All right, we're about to go see the power source right now. Um, there's lots of ways to power your projection setup. One is just to have some outdoor power. Pretty cheap, pretty effective. The loads on it aren't so strong that you'd need anything heavy duty. As you can see, that this just regular, I think it's 10 or 8 gauge wire. The surface that I was projecting my screen onto was very, very crude. My assistant, she could be in the. Do you want to be in the shot, Mysteria? That's what I'm calling her. It's just the side of the duplex that I'm renting. It's not even a white wall. It's not. I don't think you could even consider it beige. It's very light brown. And just to give you some contrast, there's a white window. This is about 16 by 9 foot space. So it actually had a pretty good proportions for having a cinematic projection. And I don't know if you could see up here, but there's a white trim. That white trim was used as part of the projection surface, and you could actually tell that it was reflecting a lot more light than this. This is actually a rough surface. You could see it's not even. But even so, with my projector about 10 to 15 feet away, it was throwing up a pretty good picture. In fact, I've had people over several times to watch movies, TV shows, sporting events. So that's how I would do it if it was just here right outside my humble abode. But that's not really my final thing in mind. My final thing in mind is actually to use portable power. So I bought a Prius, kind of a wussy car for a guy, and I got red, which is a wussy color. I could have gotten black, but whatever. But one upside of the Prius is that it has a secondary battery pack in the back that is charged by the gasoline engine and through a back charge through the electric motor. And because of that, I can install an inverter. Now, most cars can get an inverter installed. It's nothing too big. But the thing that's impressive about the Prius is, and this is, I'm about to turn it on right now, the inverter. I installed these really cheap under cabinet lights. I got these from Walmart. Again, I think the 3 of those cost less than $20. These lights come in helpful for when I'm using my car to set up the equipment at night when it's dark and there's no lighting. But the nice thing about the Prius is when you turn it on, I don't know if you could hear that noise, but that's the gasoline engine turning on, and shortly it should start back charge. Actually, that's the electric motor turning on. There's the gasoline motor. The gasoline motor is now back charging the battery, which is in the back of the car. And when you have turned off, let me turn off all the electrical loads. Mainly it's just the lights, which I turned off, and the air conditioner. When you turn off those electrical loads, the car will stay on, but the gasoline engine will turn off. And as your battery power goes down, did you hear it turned off? As your battery power goes down, the car will automatically restart. So what you actually have here is a very portable, very big, and somewhat powerful, moderately powerful generator that automatically turns on as you need it. Now that's kind of where the 100-foot long power cable comes into play, is based upon the distances that I would need. I could park this car on a country road somewhere, hike, a few dozen meters into forest or yards into the forest, and then with some relatively tall trees, throw up those ropes, pull up the screen, and I'd have a nice little portable movie setup. And the thing that actually inspired it was I live in northwestern South Carolina, and a movie house out of Austin called the Alamo Draft House. They show films, obviously in Austin, but they also take their films on what they call a road show. I think typically in the summer. They took a road show here a couple of years ago to screen Deliverance on the banks of the river in which the movie was filmed, the Chattooga River, and actually got to meet the young kid who played the banjo. Still weird, still a nice person, but doesn't know how to play banjo. I was kind of disappointed about that, and bought this little. Actually, it was given to me by an ex-girlfriend. This blanket to sit on while you're watching movies outdoors. Kind of inspired me. I was like, hey, I think I could do that. So it's kind of the whole setup, and I'll have a video maybe of when we set it up in the forest. Hopefully it'll work. If not, I won't let you know. I'll let you make the same mistakes I did. All right. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace out.